Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Winning Wednesday. I hope that you are doing well or whenever you get a chance to look at this. And so this morning, I wanted to take the time to share with you something that's for this past 2 days have been on my mind. I woke up yesterday morning, and while I was preparing my son's snack, these different verses popped in my head, but because I was busy packing, I said, oh, well, let me use this AI technology that we have. So I said, Alexa, read Psalms 27 to me. And she proceeds and says, Psalms 27 1. And I had to write it down so to make sure I'm saying it exactly how she said it. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Once she was done, I went ahead and said, okay, please read Psalms 91. Psalms 91. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And then I said, read Psalms 6. And for some reason, she's only reading the first verse of each one of these, right? Then this one, but with Psalm 6, she read verse 9. Verse 9, the Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. And so again, this morning I woke up, the same scriptures are on my mind. And so with me actually open up the Bible and looking at them myself, it dawns on me that we should continue to dwell in the presence of the Almighty. Remember last week we talked about altar versus altar? Altar meaning it's an alternative to my real plan. While being an altar, you become that living sacrifice. I think that's going to be a lesson that's going to reign for a long time because we have to be consistent in this journey of becoming a living sacrifice. Now, if you think about it, our enemies, whether physically or in the spirit, they don't give up. They keep on trying. They devise different plans. They attempt, oh, that didn't work. Okay, let me go back, be strategic, and come back again. So why is it that we, as believers of the Most High, are not as diligent, are not as consistent, do not possess or show that tenacity, that resilience to press forward toward the mark of the high calling? Why is that? Because we tend to live in fear. Right? Because if you look at Psalm 27 again, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I be afraid? So it's like David had to remind himself, wait a minute. I got the most powerful being on my side. I possess his light. Why am I afraid? And he goes on to say, he is my strength. So why do I need to be afraid? Why am I scared? Don't be scared. Okay? And then in Psalm 91, God is reminding him again of how, why are you afraid when you are being covered like a baby eaglet? You're being covered by the Most High. And so this morning I had a pleasure of, I love my baby to life, but I had the pleasure of driving to work in quiet, being able to think on these things, ponder them. And I still am in awe of how many times we give up on something. We relinquish our power. our authority, as if we're not covered by the Most High God, as if we're not created by the Most High God, as if his essence does not reside within us. While the enemy sits back and like, yeah, I ain't have to do much. She gonna give up. He gonna give up. And the moment we do, he slips in like that. The word tells us that he was the most conniving. The serpent was the most conniving of them all creatures. They're waiting to slither right into. So I am confident and I am encouraged that even though, because Psalm 6 starts off where David is asking for forgiveness, saying, God, please don't leave me. Don't forget about me. And as he's going through, it's almost like the light goes off in his mind. Wait a minute. I am of the Most High. He wants the best for me. He wants the best for you. And he says in verse 9, of Psalm 6, the Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. So my friends, my family, whoever you may be, as we go before God, before his throne of grace, as we go before the Most High, the Almighty, we can't be afraid of the faces of the enemy. Because the mere fact that you're being persecuted, the mere fact that you're being bullied, the mere fact that you feel opposition is because, remember, the spiritual world is realer than what we see, okay? So the mere fact all of that is happening is because they see what's on the other side while we're staying here with the here and now. Don't be afraid, my friends. Don't be afraid. The world that we're in right now is scary. It is. But don't be afraid. Greater is he that's in you than he who's in the whole world. He loves you. He's covering you like his baby eaglets. No harm will come your way. And when you pray with that belief, with that faith, he will answer the prayer. Now remember, no is an answer. I just had to make sure I threw that out there. No is an answer. Remember, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So he's seen it all. If he's saying no, there is a reason for it. If he's saying, boo, slow your roll, there's a reason for it. And I promise you, even in the yeses, it may, at some angles, it may seem like it's effortless. But don't forget, the enemy don't sleep. They're watching, they're trying to find ways, they're devising their plans to come forward and tear you down. But keep your eye on the prize. Face that flint. Looking forward. Y'all, it's going to be a great day. We're going to win. Okay? We're going to win. Y'all have a wonderful day. And remember that you are covered. You are loved. And your prayers will be answered. Have a good day.